What's going on? My name is Brandon, and today I want to do part 2 of yesterday's video. Yesterday we talked about how to work your plan. Today I want to talk about mindset. As I was saying, like the other day, YouTube kind of hated on me. They didn't want to let me post my videos kind of long, so they didn't let me post it. So I broke it down into 2 videos. So let's get right into it. So yeah, mindset is a big part of, I would say, your everyday life, because one of the things I was taught or told is, you are what you think about, or you become what you think about most of the time. So basically, if you are focusing on being the best employee, more than likely you'll be the best employee. So in business it's the same way. If you want to be the best businessman, you want to focus all your energy in becoming the best businessman. So mindset is definitely key to business as it is in your everyday life. So first thing I want to touch on is getting into the habit of reading. And that's for novice readers, beginner readers, average readers, whether you read magazines or whatnot. You want to start getting in the habit of reading, I would say not necessarily positive, but I like to get into informational type things. Like right now, I'm reading The Cash Flow Quadrant by Robert Kiyosaki. I can't say his name right, but Robert Kiyosaki. Reading 10 pages of this every day. I'm not the biggest reader in the world, so I put my focus and my energy in wanting to read more, because there's a lot of knowledge in books. So it doesn't have to be the same book. It could be different books, just to get yourself into the habit, or try to find what type of informational books you like to read. But just get in the habit of reading 10 pages a day. 10 pages a day can take you a long way. If you look at 365 days in a year times 10. So start small, then you might find yourself loving books to where you can read whole books. I'm not there yet, so don't even worry about it. So 10 pages a day. Just focus on that. Just start small. Small steps lead to bigger results. Remember that. Next thing I want to talk about is YouTube. YouTube is a big free university of information. You can find other people talking about, the instant cash strategy plan. You can find my mentors on here talking about the plan, and that doesn't even have to be that. You can find anything about whatever you need to do. Like I learned how to how to send hyperlinks with my emails, and learn how to link my email with my autoresponder. Just different things that I didn't have to go out and pay for information or go ask somebody to do. I just went out and look for it for yourself. Most people who are successful know how to find the answer to things, and YouTube can be the answer to a lot of your questions that you may have regarding this business, or regarding staying motivated or staying focused. Just anything that you can do on YouTube, make sure you take advantage of it. And I say take advantage of it daily. There's millions of things you can watch on YouTube, but if you focus on the learning aspect of YouTube, it'll take you far. You can also look up how to do YouTube videos yourself. There's a lot of tutorials on YouTube that'll help you focus. One of them is Simone Redman. I'll leave a link for her YouTube channel, but she's really good. She's very informational, and she definitely teaches you how to put all of your thoughts into your videos. So YouTube University. The next thing I want to focus on is basically just writing down your plans and your goals, your results and your goals. There's nothing better, or there's not a better way to retain information when you are actually putting it on paper. I know there's a lot of apps out there that you can type and save notes or whatnot, but I feel I like the old school way. I still like to use notepads and steno pads to write down notes, and go over those notes from time to time, just to see my progress or to see where I'm at. So it's definitely good to write those things down, because like I said, there's no better way of retaining information or to see where you're at when you write it down yourself. Your own scratch handwriting, not some app, that just saves your information and puts it in a cloud somewhere. I use these apps, to help myself budget and to help put my, daily activities in order. But as far as like my thoughts and my plans and my weekly results, I put that on paper. So, definitely focus on focus your energy more on writing things down. Also, the next thing you want to focus on is, what do you want? You got to ask yourself that. What do you want out of yourself? It's not about what anybody else wants. It's about what you want, because at the end of the day, it's all about you. So, ask yourself that question, throughout the day when you find yourself just lost in space, or you just find yourself wandering off. Bring back to the forefront, what do you want? What do you want? Alright, so the next thing we want to focus on is, about failing now, win later attitude. And anything you do, you're not gonna win immediately. When you first started your job, you didn't know everything off top. You were in the position that you were in right away. It took you time. It took you time to learn the system, learn everything you needed to know about the job, and then you went to the next level. That's the same thing in business. You're going to take some L's. I've taken plenty of them. I've been in this business now for probably about running on 4 years now in April, and I've taken my fair share of L's, losses. So so if you fail now, win later, or if you have that mentality of I am gonna lose, but I will win. At the end of the day, it's about who gets the last laugh. And if you put consistent effort to learning your craft and mastering your craft, those wins will come sooner than later. All right. So the next thing we want to focus on is being willing to invest in yourself. You owe yourself everything. Nobody owes you anything. So you have to be willing to invest in yourself. You have to be willing to stick with it until you see the results. How can you know if you got to a breaking point until you've actually put in the effort consistently to force those results? Because if you keep chipping away at it, you're going to crack the surface here sooner or later. So just get in the habit of being consistent, sticking with the plan, and being hungry for those results. It's just business is kind of similar to like working out. If you want to be in shape, you have to be consistent at going to the gym and working out. Well, not necessarily going to the gym, but just working out in general. Same thing with business. You got to keep going at it until just one day it just boom, is right there, and then next thing you know, you're at the next level. Nothing happens overnight, but when you start to see that first sale come into you, it's going to change your situation. You're going to be hungry for that next sale. And with you already being consistent, having the knowledge, mastering the skill set, you'll get to that next level. Most definitely. I have faith. Like I said, I've been in the game 4 years, and I still have the faith. I still have the same passion and the same drive that I had when I first started. It was a rocky road when I first started, but now I'm at a point where I'm zoned in, I'm dialed in, and I'm hunting for those results. So the last thing I want to focus on is, don't worry about your friends and your family joining you. The way this plan is set up, you don't have to worry about your friends and your family. Trust me on that. They will not join you. They will bash you. They will discourage you. They will put all the negative energy in your head to make you want to quit. So if you don't take anything from this video, definitely take that with you. Do not worry about your friends and family. Focus on you. Share your results later. And that's all I got, man. So that's part 2. Tomorrow we'll talk about, I got some things cooked up. I'm not sure on which way I want to go yet, but tomorrow we'll definitely get back on track here. So with that being said, I'm Brandon, and I'm out.